Hi there, my name is Margaret Bannon and I'm a teacher of tennis, and I teach here at my place of business called Play Tennis Practice Yoga in Southwest Florida. Today's tennis tip comes to you for two reasons. One, as a way to help you pick up the ball and saving your body, perhaps your back, instead of bending down and picking up the ball off the court with your hands, as I see many of my students doing after lessons. And secondly, if you learn how to pick up the ball with your racket, you might be able to pass this ball off safely to someone that you're hitting with without having to touch the ball at all. The USTA has recently recommended to play a little more safely in playing singles with two sets of balls that have different numbers. And that's one way that you can determine that you're only touching your own ball, right, when you have to, when you're serving to start off the point. But otherwise, you might be able to pass off the balls off to your partner without having to touch them at all if you know this little trick. So a lot of people don't know this, surprisingly, so I'm going to go ahead and go through it. And so all you need are some tennis balls to practice. I've got my racket and the ball, and I'm placing the ball right up against my shoe. So mainly I'm holding the ball to my shoe with my racket, and then I'm lifting my leg high enough so that that ball can bounce. And now I've got control of that ball, and all I have to do is hit that ball off to my hitting partner, and I didn't have to touch it at all. Okay, so a couple of things you might consider if that was challenging for you to do is that you have to lift the leg high enough so that that ball takes enough of a bounce. The second thing that you notice is if you lift that ball up, if you're not familiar with how to bounce that ball on your racket, this would certainly be a challenge. So it might be a way to start with the very first step in learning how to control the ball with the racket, as many of us learned to do when we first started playing, but that might not have been the case for you. So learn how to control that ball with your racket, and you'll be able to practice this skill, and then you'll be able to pass this ball off hands-free to your hitting partner. All right, so enjoy that little tip. Let me know if you try it, and we'd also love for you to love our practice channel on YouTube. So if you give that a like, you'll be able to see future offerings on this channel. And we hope that you have a great time practicing this little tip, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.